Did you know your liver is your hardest working organ? That's why you need a healthy liver. Hepatitis, for example, is a serious liver disease that can kill you if you don't treat it in time. Get a liver test today. Your liver needs your love too.
Assalamualaikum everybody. I hope आप लोग सब ठीक होंगे. Welcome back to another and last episode of a very interesting and enlightening session of hepatitis prevention and liver health. This is your host again, Vania Osmani from Pakistan Welfare Organization Australia. And आज का हमारा टॉपिक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है because it's all about liver health and how can you maintain your liver health. ये हमारा लास्ट एपिसोड है. इफ़ यू हैव मिस्ड आवर प्रीवियस एपिसोड्स एज वेल देन डू चेक इट आउट. उसमें हमने बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट डिस्कशन किए हैं. हम लोग हमारे गेस्ट ने बहुत की वाइटल इन्फॉर्मेशन शेयर किया हम सबसे कि हेपेटाइटिस क्या होता है, हेपेटाइटिस बी क्या होता है, सी क्या होता है एंड व्हाई डू वी नीड टू नो अबाउट दैट. स्टार्ट करने से पहले सबसे पहले मैं हेपेटाइटिस विक्टोरिया लिवरवेल को एक थैंक यू शाउट आउट देना चाहती हूँ फॉर कोलैबोरेटिंग विद अस टू प्रेजेंट यू दिस वेरी हैपनिंग सेशन ऑन लिवर हेल्थ एंड हेपेटाइटिस प्रिवेंशन. सो थैंक यू हेपेटाइटिस विक्टोरिया. सो स्टार्टिंग ऑफ आज का हमारा सेशन इज ऑल गोना बी लिवर हेल्थ एंड लिवर बेसिकली क्यों हमारा इंपॉर्टेंट है. पहले वीडियोज में भी हमने बात की. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज लिवर इज सोली रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर 500 वाइटल फंक्शंस. अगर आपकी बॉडी में लिवर खराब हो जाता है तो आपकी हेल्थ जो है वो कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो जाती है. इवेंचुअली यू वोंट बी एबल टू सर्वाइव विदाउट इट. अगर आपका ट्रीटमेंट प्रॉपर नहीं है और आपने उसका ख्याल नहीं रखा तो आज का यही हमारा टॉपिक है लिवर हेल्थ. So for starting off, I would love to introduce again our guest, a very special guest of ours, Neelan Ayakut, who works as a health promotion officer and active community participation coordinator at Hepatitis Victoria, where she develops plan and strategies to present health issues and to overcome health issues, particularly for liver. And she is also bringing resilience and health literacy among communities as well. So let's welcome on her board. Hello, Neelan. How are you today?
Hello, Anya. I'm good. Well, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us again. So we're going to start off today with liver health, right? So can you tell us, the audience, about the organization you work for, first of all?
Yeah, sure. So I work for Hepatitis Victoria, which you can see has the little slash liverwell now. And part of that is, the reason for that is because we started out as an organisation that focused on hepatitis C back in 1992. And since then, we've started doing a lot of work around hepatitis B and all other hepatitises. But also, we've also started to do more work about broader liver health. So we've expanded our remit now to be liverwell as well, to be able to talk about other liver conditions.
Okay. So what liver conditions will liverwell be providing the information about?
So the main ones, hepatitis B and hepatitis C are still hugely important issues. They are responsible globally for around 80% of liver cancers are from hepatitis B and hepatitis C. But in addition to that, we will be doing more work around the damage that can be done to your liver from alcohol. Also, there's a growing number of cases of fatty liver disease, so we'll be doing more information around that. And there's some other conditions as well that we'll be expanding our portfolio to look at as well, so, like some autoimmune liver conditions and stuff.
So we know that Hepatitis Victoria is a non-profit organization. Other than raising awareness regarding hepatitis and liver health, what other services does your organization offer?
Yeah, well, we do a lot of different things. For a small organisation, we're not-for-profit and we're the peak agency around viral hepatitis in Victoria. We do a lot of education, community education. We create resources. We make sure that we advocate for better conditions for people with liver conditions, better access to treatment. We also we put out a number of publications. We have our own magazine. You can contact us and sign up for our Hep Chat newsletter, which is an e-newsletter that comes out every month. Yeah, they're the main things we do, and we innovate. We work with other groups and we innovate.
So basically what you're saying is that if any hepatitis patient rings you up, then your organization can provide referrals as well?
Yes, and actually, thank you for putting the hepatitis info line down the bottom of the screen. So people will be able to see that if you have a question. So we provide a lot of advice, and also one of the main things that info line is good for is if you're wondering where you can go and access care or testing or a liver specialist in your area. So all around Victoria, we'll be able to tell you where your closest best services are.
What kind of what kind of services do you offer for the community to participate in order to for preventing hepatitis or maintaining liver health?
Yeah, well, it's actually a really big part of what we do. And one of our programs is our volunteer program, which we've been really lucky to have you come on board with very recently, Wanya. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
Yeah. So it's been actually a pleasure working. I've just to let viewers know, I've just recently started volunteering with them, and Hepatitis Victoria has such a big name, and they have been working diligently to, bring health literacy regarding hepatitis and liver health all around Victoria. So it's been such a pleasure doing that and being involved in such community participation activities. So it's been an honor.
So that's great to hear. It's very active, our community, which is wonderful. It does feel like a really good environment. We also have a speakers program, so people who have lived experience with hepatitis, we train them to speak about their experiences at different conferences and events. We also have a Hep Hero program, so that's for people who are making a real difference in their community, and we want to really acknowledge the difference that they're making. And we've also got a community ambassador program, which we're very, very lucky to have Danak come on board as a representative of the Pakistani community. And I think we've been working with together for over a year now. Here's something that's been created from the work that she's already done, and we're very pleased and fortunate to have her working with us.
So we would love to welcome Dr. Dhanak on board as a liver health ambassador for Pakistani community. Can we have her? Hello, Dr. Dhanak.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. So, Dr. Dhanak, you have been a liver health ambassador for some time. Can you how do you see yourself? How do you see your role as a health ambassador? Can you share some details with us?
Sure, I would love to. You see, I have been mentioning it in the previous in the series that nowadays in this era, everyone has a reach towards the internet. Almost everyone has it. इल्म तक रसाई आसान है. इसके बावजूद बहुत से लोग ऐसे हैं जो मुख्तलिफ वजूहात की वजह से because of the various reasons, they just cannot get the knowledge out of the computers, out of the internet, and there are several reasons for it. Maybe it's because of the lack of time. They're busy, super busy people. The second thing being they are afraid of it because Nilan, I would love to mention here that the word hepatitis in Urdu is a very frightening one. It's called Kala Yarkan. It's called, the black jaundice. So just even myself, when I heard it, I was shocked to my core that, oh my God, what is this disease? And
I think due to this reason, many Pakistanis are afraid of hepatitis, and they think that hepatitis cannot be treated.
Exactly, absolutely right. People are like, oh, usko to kala yarkan hai. Like it's such a people are it's a stigma. So एक वजह ये भी है कि one mentality, what I've observed is that people say, why get tested? If we are diagnosed, people would be afraid of us. People won't meet us. Isko to kala yarkan hai. So just leave it there. Let's just not get tested. Jo hoga dekhi jayegi. The second thing was that. Another thing that जबान से आशनाई, यहाँ की जबान जरूरी नहीं है कि हर कोई समझता हो. The language barrier, I would say. So Liverwell Hepatitis Victoria is doing an excellent job. They are working, I've seen them having seminars and whatever they are doing. I've seen their videos. Neelan is here again promoting the liver health. So they are making it sure that round all around Victoria, whoever is suffering from it, they do get themselves tested, they do get the treatment, and for that purpose they are picking out community ambassadors. They're making sure that the message is sent to different communities. So what I think is that it's my responsibility to make sure that their exact message is sent out to my people. My people are living a healthy life. For that, liver health has even got the detailed descriptions of hepatitis B, hepatitis C, liver health, everything in our native language, Urdu as well. So conversion of languages is another part that people should know. If you call their hotline, I think there are translators available as well. And
you go through we can organize translators. It's not on the other end of the phone waiting. There's a connection, but we can organize translators very easily. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that again is a very positive outlook, And coming towards the translations, I would also like to appreciate Pakistan Welfare Organization, who are also involved with the government of Australia in translating different and various health issues regarding, gestational diabetes, current COVID situation. So translation of language is very important. The language barrier is very important. That is something that hinders to approach the healthcare.
So, Dr. Tanak, you are a medical doctor and you have worked in Pakistan as well. We all know that liver is a very underrated organ. People don't, consider liver health very much. Can you tell our audience why liver is so important?
You see, the word is there, vital. It means essential, absolutely necessary. So our body has certain vital organs, like heart, brain, kidneys, lungs, liver being one of them. Liver is the second largest organ of our body. And as you can see in the picture, ये बहुत ज़्यादा अहमियत का हामिल है. इससे इतनी अहमियत दी नहीं जाती है. हमारा जिगर उतनी ही अहमियत रखता है जितना कि आपका मैदा रखता है. लोगों को मैदे से ज्यादा फिक्र है क्योंकि मैदे का शायद दर्द उन्हें ज्यादा जल्दी पता लग जाता है कि जलन हो रही है. लेकिन जिगर का मैं आपको बताती चलूं कि शुरू में तो वो अपनी पूरी कोशिश करता है, इन्फेक्शंस को लड़ता रहेगा, पर उसका जब तक 70 से 80% नुकसान नहीं हो जाएगा तब तक वो साइंस एंड सिम्टम्स दिखाना नहीं शुरू करता. इसके अलावा मैं बताती चलूं कि ये हमारे खून को फिल्टर भी करता है. स्प्लीन के लिए भी कहा जाता है, लेकिन लिवर का भी ये काम है. ये बाइल प्रोड्यूस करता है. ये मुख्तलिफ प्रोटीन्स, एंटीबॉडीज हो गए, अल्बुमिन, ग्लोबुलिन, उन्हें देखता है. ब्लड क्लॉटिंग एजेंट्स, जब आपके जिस्म में कहीं कट पड़ जाता है, यू आर ब्लीडिंग, देयर इज एन इंजरी, तो वो खून कौन रोकता है? वो क्लॉटिंग फैक्टर्स होते हैं. ये सारे लिवर बनाता है. इससे इनकी कमी हो, खुदा ना खासा जेनेटिक भी हो सकती है, तो ये चीजें रेगुलेट करना लिवर का काम है. फिर बॉडी में मुख्तलिफ हार्मोन्स आ जाते हैं. इसके अलावा कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स रेगुलेट करना, ट्राइग्लिसराइड्स हो गए, ग्लूकोज में कन्वर्जन, जिस चीज की जितनी जरूरत पड़ रही है, बॉडी को एनर्जी चाहिए, चलो भाई जिसमें ग्लूकोज छोड़ दो, ये चीजें देखना. फिर वाइटामिन को देखना, बॉडी के अंदर मिनरल्स इनका देखना, और अगर कोई टॉक्सिन्स आ गए हैं, अगर आप कोई मेडिकेशन ले रहे हैं तो उनको फिल्टर करना. उसके साथ जो आपका जब भी आप कोई प्रिजर्व फूड लेते हैं तो उसे FDA अप्रूव कराया जाता है. वो क्यों कराया जाता है? कि आपका लिवर इस काबिल भी है कि वो फाजिल वाटर को जिस्म से निकाल पाएगा. तो इन सब चीजों को देखते हुए मेरे ख्याल से हर इंसान को एहसास होगा कि जिगर कितनी अहमियत का हामिल है।
एग्जैक्टली। तो बेसिकली व्हाट यू आर सेइंग इज कि हमारा जो जिगर होता है वो एज इक्वली रिस्पॉन्सिबल होता है बॉडी को चलाने में एज कम्पेयर टू हार्ट एंड ब्रेन, राइट?
बिल्कुल, लोगों को लगता है सिर्फ किडनी जो है वो फिल्टर आउट करती हैं या क्लीन कर देगी, लेकिन लिवर भी करता है। दे आर ऑल रिलेटेड।
Interconnect, yeah. Acha. So, Dr. Dhanak, what more liver conditions are there which we need to be aware of?
बिल्कुल, हमारा यहाँ पे मकसद जो लिवर वेल विक्टोरिया जो कर रही है, इसके अंदर मेन फोकस हमारा हेपेटाइटिस पे है, बिकॉज इट्स अ वायरल डिजीज, इट कैन इजीली स्प्रेड एंड इट्स प्रिवेंटेबल, अबव ऑल इट इज प्रिवेंटेबल। सो और पीपल को पीपल आर नॉट अवेयर ऑफ इट, लोगों को आगाही नहीं है। तो और इसका जो एंड स्टेज है वो बहुत सिवियर है। The complications are just worse. You cannot recover from it. However, if you get to detect it early, you are just living a normal life. So on completing on, like, I would just continue that. इसके अलावा हमारे पास फैटी लिवर डिजीज होती है। लोग अक्सर जो है वो अपने किसी भी वजह से अल्ट्रासाउंड वगैरह कराया उन्होंने, उसके अंदर फैटी लिवर आ जाता है। और फैटी लिवर भी वो डिपेंड करता है कि अल्कोहलिक है नॉन अल्कोहलिक। उसके अंदर होता है ये कि लिवर के सेल्स के अंदर चर्बी बढ़ना शुरू हो जाती है, तो लिवर हमारा साइज में इंक्रीज हो जाता है। तो उसकी वजह से जो है आपके सीधे हाथ की तरफ दर्द होता है। वो क्यों है भाई? चर्बी भर गई है। अच्छा, फिर उसके अलावा हमारे पास नॉन अल्कोहलिक लिवर डिजीज हो जाती है। उसके अंदर भी यही होता है कि लिवर का साइज इंक्रीज हो गया है, फैटी लिवर हो गया है। लेकिन इसके अंदर वजूहात क्या होती हैं? डायबिटीज हो गई है, या ओबेसिटी हो गई है। फिर हमारे पास हेपेटिक ट्यूमर्स आ जाते हैं, सिरोसिस आ जाते हैं। सिरोसिस क्या है? इट्स द स्काररिंग ऑफ द लिवर। तो ये होता है, सिरोसिस इज द एंड स्टेज। इसका रिटर्न नहीं है। लिवर के लिए कहा जाता है कि इट कैन रीजेनरेट, फ्रॉम सिरोसिस इट कांट। इसका ट्रांसप्लांट ही होता है, एंड सिरोसिस वुड जस्ट सिंपली लीड टू अ हेपेटोमा व्हिच इज द लिवर कैंसर।
मतलब इसका सिरोसिस का जो इफेक्ट है वो इरिवर्सिबल है, यू कांट चेंज इट बैक।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। फिर जेनेटिक डिजीजेस हैं, ऑटोइम्यून डिजीजेस हैं, लाइक विल्सन्स हो गई, हीमोक्रोमेटोसिस हो गया, अल्फा एंटीट्रिप्सिन डेफिशिएंसी है, गैलेक्टोसीमिया है। सो देयर आर a vast number of diseases which can affect the liver.
So Neelan, would you like to add something in that what are the most common liver diseases people need to be aware of?
Yeah, I think Danak was really thorough there in going through some of the conditions that affect the liver. I just reiterate that, as I already mentioned, 80% of liver cancer is a result of hepatitis B or C. So if you're dealing with them, you've already lost a lot of the risk of real damage to your liver. Also, the other main thing that really damages the liver is people drinking a lot of alcohol. So that's another one of the main ones that people need to be really aware of.
So Neelan, what are some things that people need to do with liver conditions to look after their liver?
So if you find out that you had chronic hepatitis B, for example, or you had a cirrhotic liver, so you have to look after your liver especially well, then, a lot of the things that you would do to look after your liver are really just good for your health in general. So they're good things to do anyway. One would be to avoid alcohol. One would be to eat a really balanced and healthy diet. Make sure you're drinking enough water, but because as Danak mentioned, the liver is so involved with processing your food that that just gives your liver more time to clean itself out. Also, exercise and reducing stress. These are the main things that really help your liver, and avoiding toxins.
So we have talked a lot about how can we maintain liver health and what necessary precautions we need to take. Neelan, your organization has just recently created an app. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, thank you for asking me about it. So we have developed an app called Liverwell, And you can see it on the screen there. So it's a free app that you can download to your phone. It's available in a number of languages. So it's in English, Arabic, Simplified Chinese, and Vietnamese at the moment. And it's won a number of awards, but it's really useful, particularly if you have hepatitis B, and that's something you'll be managing. So you can put your reminders in for your medication, schedule your medical appointments so you remember when you have to do checkups, keep your test results there, and it also has a whole lot of advice about how to look after your liver and keep healthy.
So thank you so much, Neelan. This app literally sounds very interesting. Can you give any any sort of message to our Pakistani community in this context?
I would say that it's so lovely getting to know the community more, working with the Pakistani Welfare Organisation. I really appreciate Dana coming on board and yourself, Wania, volunteering, and really I hope that everybody really appreciates how important your liver is, and don't be frightened to ask for a test and to make sure you're vaccinated for hepatitis B. And there's some really good medical options out there. So the power is in knowing, and the power is with you to do that. So I encourage you to do that and to look out for your family with that as well.
Dr. Dana, would you like to add in that as well?
I would love to address my people. A healthy liver is a wealthy tomorrow. अगर आपका liver आज सेहतमंद है तो कल को आप wealthy होंगे. ये आपकी सेहत के साथ रिलेटेड है आपका सब कुछ. तो अपना प्लीज ख्याल रखें और अपना टेस्ट कराएं कि आपको हेपेटाइटिस खुदा ना खास्ता नहीं है जो भी है उस सिचुएशन के हिसाब से अपनी वैक्सीनेशन कराएं, या फिर जो अगर है तो फिर अपनी ट्रीटमेंट कराएं, बट प्लीज इसको जरूर कराएं.
Thank you so much, Neelan and Dr. Dana, for joining us for those 4 happening sessions. You guys have informed us so much that I hope जो हमारे viewers हैं, they would know what hepatitis is now and what we can do to prevent it. So thank you so much. And lastly, my team would like to thank Hepatitis Victoria as well for collaborating with us to present to these happening sessions. So thank you so much. So moving on. No worries. So moving on. बेसिकली आज का ये जो सेशन था, हमारा लास्ट सेशन था, इसमें हमने बात की कि हेपेटाइटिस, हमने जो सारे सेशन में बात की थी हेपेटाइटिस क्या होता है, हेपेटाइटिस बी एंड सी में क्या डिफरेंस है, और इस एपिसोड में हमने ये बात की कि हम अपने लिवर को कैसे हम अपने लिवर का ख्याल कैसे रख सकते हैं. एज नीलन सेड कि हमें हेल्दी खाना चाहिए, अल्कोहल कंजम्पशन का जो हमारा रेट है वो कम होना चाहिए, एंड वी शुड ड्रिंक प्लेंटी ऑफ वाटर. एंड अगर आपको कोई हेपेटाइटिस, अगर आपको कोई लिवर की बीमारी है, देन यू नीड टू बी वेरी कॉशियस अबाउट इट. अगर आप श्योर नहीं है कि आपको हेपेटाइटिस है या नहीं, देन you can always contact your GP. You can always listen to these recordings over and over again for your better understanding. तो यहीं का सेशन हम ख़त्म करते हैं, बट ये एक बात बताती चलूँ कि लिवर हमारा बहुत ही अंडररेटेड ऑर्गन है. इसके बारे में हम ज़्यादा नहीं सोचते. We don't think much about it as we should. लिवर सोली रिस्पॉन्सिबल होता है फॉर अ लॉट ऑफ वाइटल फंक्शंस. वो सारे खाने को प्रोसेस करता है, जो हम पीते हैं, जो हम खाते हैं, इवन द मेडिकेशंस वी टेक, उसको भी वो प्रोसेस करता है. तो अगर हमारा लिवर ख़राब हो जाए, वी कैन नॉट सर्वाइव विदाउट इट. मैं अपनी वीडियोज़ में भी ये पहले से बोलती आई हूँ, वी कैन नॉट सर्वाइव विदाउट लिवर. सो इट्स नेसेसरी टू टेक प्रिवेंटिव मेजर्स टू prevent hepatitis. We should take care of our liver, and I hope आप लोग सब अपने लिवर का ख्याल रखेंगे, अपना ख्याल रखेंगे. बहुत मजा आया ये सेशन करके. होप टू टॉक टू यू सून गाइस, होप टू टॉक टू यू गाइस सून इन फ्यूचर एज वेल. सो टेक केयर, स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ. अल्लाह हाफिज.
Your liver is amazing. It cleans almost 1.5 litres of your blood every minute for the rest of your body to use. It helps break down everything you eat and drink as part of the digestion process. It breaks down ingredients in medicine so your body can use them quickly to feel better. It stores vitamins and minerals, and if you cut yourself, it helps your blood to clot so you can stop bleeding. Your liver is your largest internal organ. There are lots of reasons why it looks like the word live. And when it's working well, you can live your best life with plenty of energy, health and vitality. But many of us aren't. In fact, around 6 million Australians have liver disease. That's more than the entire population of Victoria and more than the number of Australians affected by heart disease. And it's getting worse. Liver cancer is the fastest growing cause of cancer death in Australia. Almost a third of people diagnosed with liver cancer die within a month. And that's looking just at liver cancer. Other types of liver disease, like viral hepatitis and fatty liver, are stopping millions of Australians from living long and healthy lives. But they don't need to be. Because the liver is amazing. It's our only internal organ that can completely regrow itself, even from a quarter of its original size, in just 2 weeks. Most liver disease can be prevented. And if not, it can usually be treated effectively as long as it's picked up early enough. So let's do that. Let's look after our livers and get the message out there. Because if you love life, you need to love your liver.